So I've just been called to this pond because the filter has not been working. So we don't know how long it's been not working. So I pulled the pump out and it was literally smoking. So obviously the pump is cactus. And in the car I just happened to have an Aqua L 10,000 PFN pump, brand new. It does not use big plumbing like this. So just to get things moving, I've inserted some flexible pipe up inside this manifold and got the manifold working. There was a pump inside here which redistributed water. That obviously doesn't need to happen because this is flowing quite nicely now. So I put that extra pump down here to try and get a bit of kinetic energy, get a little bit of water movement in the bottom of the pond. During this time that the pump has been off, the ammonia, nitrite and nitrate is through the roof. So I've just done a water change. So I'm just currently filling it back up again, and I've added heaps of water ager to detoxify the ammonia and nitrite. I've also added some conditioning salts, and that's going to increase body slime and help to detoxify nitrites. And I've raised the KH level because the carbonate level of this water was absolutely zero. So we're not out of trouble yet, but there's a lot of money's worth of fish in this pond. So we want to do everything we can to keep them alive. So doing regular 20% water changes would help. Replacing water ager, conditioning salt and KH in that new water would be a good idea. Bringing a sample of the water down to Majestic aquariums every a couple of times a week, just for now, to make sure the water quality maintains high. Heavily dosing, like 5 times dosing water ager every day, is going to help to detoxify any waste that's in the water. And not feeding for at least a couple of weeks. These fish are quite fat, and they won't need food for a couple of weeks. That'll help keep the water down. So water changes, detoxifying, making sure you're never cleaning the filter with water from the tap. You only want to clean it in water from the pond. Making sure your impellers stay relatively clean, and probably improving the quality of your food. I'd get some Danichi food because the stuff's like magic. Anyway, so fingers crossed, and hopefully these beauties will be nice and healthy going into the future. Right now their water quality is not too great, but we are taking steps to rectify that now. But the water agent must go in daily to keep up the detox, and we must not feed, and regular water changes would certainly help.